And welcome back. And I have Gloria here, Coach Gloria. She's helping Lerato, who is having a struggle with her life because she feels like she's a breadwinner at home, but she's a bit overwhelmed and she doesn't know how to navigate this life. So before the break, you mentioned that they can apply, or she can apply, a STAR technique, which the S stand for a situation. She must look at the situation as it is. And then the second T, it is for task. What is it that she can do, right? And the third one is achievements, right? Let's just continue more actually on that.
From the achievement, now we need to get to a point where we see results, and the results must be tangible. You know, it can't be something just on paper or hullabaloo. The results for her would mean that she should be able to, first of all, feel like the burden is no longer there. Okay, one. Number two, it should be seen in her finances. So if she used to spend probably 3,000 on groceries, she should be able to see that she's saving at least 1,000 or 500 just as a start.
But you know, there's a bit of a challenge here. We seem to be so good in writing our goals down, right? That this is what I want to achieve. But to actually make sure that I attain those things that I've said, it's a challenge. Why is that? Why are we all excited in the beginning? But all of a sudden, instead of, when it's time for application, something just, what makes it that actually?
And that is actually quite a natural thing, you know? Until I discovered it, I was so hard on myself. So how the brain, the human mind is designed, it's that you've got a window of 5 minutes. That your brain will allow you to have that excitement. You know, just when you conceived an idea and you're so excited and
I love that feeling, I must say.
You want to stay there. But the way the brain is designed in a way that any situation that could cause trauma, it needs to protect you from it. So the brain is saying, ooh, you're stepping out of your norm. Okay, that's trauma. Trauma can come. So for 5 minutes, or some people, I've realized with myself that it prolongs. It's no longer 5 minutes. It depends on, are you somebody who reads? Do you stimulate your brain so your brain can take more pressure? So some people can carry it for a week, 3 days a day, but there are majority in our society where 5 minutes is all you have.
It's all you have. It's cybernetic thinking, because the minds want to keep you safe. That,
but
what are you
want
doing?
You to jump over.
We're not used to this thing.
So this is where you bring in an accountability partner, which is the most important part. And I believe that everyone, you either should have a counselor, a therapist, a life coach, but somebody who can keep you accountable.
Very important.
Somebody say, I've got a piece of paper, I see what you wanted to do. You said in 3 months. Or a mentor, you know, find a mentor, but somebody that you respect, somebody who can speak into your life. Otherwise, it just remains a dream. So that's the next step for Lerato. Find an accountability partner, but also a part that is very important, because such a family has gone through a lot of trauma, you know. To be economically challenged, it's not just about money, but it's emotionally draining.
That's so true.
I can give you 10,000 rands that I don't have in my bank account, and tell you that everybody in the family is under strain. Because the young girl feels like, I've messed up, I shouldn't have, I've disappointed my sister. The girl who's failing at school, I don't even want to think about her
seems to be a lot happening, because
there is no mother. So, you know, organically, we're supposed to have two parties and the children, because these two, you know, two is better than one.
Definitely.
I can imagine the dad is looking at them and saying, I can't even help my girls. I wish I could.
That must be
so
sad.
The family environment is not conducive to birth anything. So one of the things that are very important is family therapy. This is a group therapy session where everybody can relieve and release their innermost feelings. This is the part where she's also going to hear that they actually want to help. It's not that they enjoy seeing her struggle. They just currently don't know where to start. So after the family therapy, and people can bring up their emotions, ideas, and, you know, how can we save? Also, another thing is ideas on how we can save so that we don't spend a lot of money on buying food. Probably, you know, I remember in my household, I stopped buying bread completely, and we bought flour so that we could make our own bread. Other days would make itombolo, other days amakwenya. It even gives us more options, because that money, that 20 rands for bread every day, Tori, so that's $70 a week. That's a lot of money. It could go elsewhere. So allow for that as well, you know, allow for those ideas, the family therapy. Then we can start implementing the things that we want to achieve. Remember, we're only focusing on baby mama, you know, the one without the dad.
Yeah.
We still have two other hands, eh?
That's so true. So now we're just talking about, because as a mother, there must be some responsibility within you to say, I cannot just look at my sister to take care of me plus my child, you know. She has to step up, actually. She just have to step up.
She has no choice because there's a baby here. Another thing is, so this student that is going to school, the one that is failing.
Keeps failing.
They are in a very good environment for small business. Students are the best customers. One, because they always have pocket money.
You can say, my kids have money every day.
Every day. And you wonder, sometimes, I remember when I was still at school, my mom would even borrow money from me, you know, because I had a tuck shop. I used to sell sweets and the chepisi and stuff like that. So the one that is going to school can still be productive at school as well by selling things. And, you know, we can elevate our thinking. The teachers, you know, teachers love to support our children, you know, and this is something that we undermine in our community. Have a teacher as a customer. They come every month. So she can also look at what is it that my teachers enjoy, maybe in the morning, or something that I can deliver to them monthly, maybe, you know, a whole packet of acha for a month. And she makes sure, next month, ma'am, you need to reorder. And especially when they know that there's a situation back home. We also need to look at do they have any access to governmental assistance? You know, because such families should be able to apply for grants. I mean, the new baby qualifies for a grant. Sometimes you get so overwhelmed in these situations that you don't even realize help can come, you know, from somewhere else. So I also wanted to look at that. How can there be some kind of help from external, which is governmentally based? Even the one that is still in school is below 18. So they do qualify. So that 350 or 450, however much it is, can go a long way.
Life coach Gloria Oreng, I mean, what can you do? There must be something that you can do. You can sell something. You can do something with your hands. And we'll continue more after the break. Stay tuned.